Wizards of the Coast is going to make things worse. They are doubling down in their efforts to get profits into the company, and that means they're using the age-old trick of shrinkflation. Wizards at this point is giving zero credibility to the intelligence of the player base. Welcome back everyone, MTG Moxman here, and thanks again for hanging out with me on my channel today. Again, a big thank you to everyone hitting that subscribe button. I'm only 175 subscribers away from hitting 15,000. Thanks again, guys. We're getting closer every day. I really appreciate everyone who's hitting the button. And of course, my regular viewers who tune in each and every day to my content, comment, leave thumbs up. Thanks again. And the Patreon members who support this channel each and every day of every month. I wouldn't be here without you guys. Wizards has decided to take their chances and roll the dice again. They're taking a bad situation and they're betting by rolling those dice that they're not going to make it worse. I'd bet against them, wouldn't you? Shrinkflation. I thought it was easiest to explain this by actually putting the definition up on the board here, letting you guys see it so we can talk about it, so we can talk about what we're seeing. What is shrinkflation? Shrinkflation is the practice of reducing the size of a product while maintaining its sticker price. Raising the price per given amount is a strategy employed by companies mainly in the food and beverage industries to stealthily boost profit margins or maintain them in the face of rising input costs. Okay. You guys have all seen it. My favorite one to talk about in the channel is I remember for basically 20 years, bacon here in Canada being 500 grams, half a kilogram, and it was like $4.99. And then they went to 375 grams for $4.99, sometimes $2.50. It wasn't even enough bacon to feed a small family. You couldn't even do it. You had to slice them in half and stuff. It got ridiculous, and that's when I first noticed it. And then I started looking around at other products. They've done a lot with chips. Things like Doritos, they used to be like 280 grams. Then they went to 255, then 235, and now I think it's 215. But the price stayed the same or actually even went up. Now the idea of this in Magic the Gathering has actually been around for a while. And most players fail to recognize it because there's so many diversified products for players to buy, they don't actually realize the unit per cost they're paying for things. The first real example I gave to people on the channel was the good old set boosters. Because like the set boosters, when they started them out, they said it's new and improved, a new way for players to experience the game. It's the best. Which honestly, guys, is exactly what you're supposed to say when dealing with shrinkflation. The example I like to use is the good old Gatorade bottles. It used to be like 900 gram size, almost a liter in size. Kind of like these fat tubby bottles. And then over the years, they made it like 855. I think it's down to 710 now. And all they did was slim the plastics in the bottle, providing less liquid. But they say it has a new grip stop so you don't drop your bottle. No, what it really did was use less plastic, put less liquid in the bottle, and lower the weight shipment costs, making it a more profitable product across the board in so many areas. And it's the same with the set booster. When we first saw it, the set booster packs only have 30 packs in a box, not 36. You can notice how slim the Dominaria United packs are. Look at them. They're slim. They're tiny compared to that Ice Age box you see in the background with 36 packs. Well, if it's a smaller package, it's lighter to ship. There is less packaging, less cards. It takes less gas to ship them out. It takes less things to get it to the pallet size, to give it to a distributor. It makes them money across the board without ever having to touch the price. But wait! They only did that for like one time, right? I think it was like Zendikar Rising. And then they started increasing the price as well because this is a new experience. There's better chances of getting rares and mythics. There's better stuff in here. So as they are overprinting their cards, they are also charging you more to get your hands on the product. And that is what we have right now with set booster boxes. Now, they did the same with those little theme booster packs. It didn't work out, so they repackaged it and said, something new, Jumpstart. It's the exact same deal. Okay? exact same. And new packaging on a piece of garbage is still garbage, but it looks shiny and new, and it's going to sucker in a few Timmies. And that's how they are treating us right now. They are treating us like we don't know what they're doing. And anyone with half a brain is going to be able to figure this out if they're looking for it. The problem is a lot of people don't look at shrinkflation. Now, what I'm getting at and what you're trying to figure out right now is what we're talking about. It is March of the Machines coming up. Okay? This new product coming up offers us this new wonderful experience. The Epilogue boosters. Epilogue. Oh, it sounds new and flashy, doesn't it? Just like set boosters did, right? Just like commander decks and theme boosters and jumpstart boosters. Now we have Epilogue. Crazy. And here's what we're talking about. March of the Machine, the Aftermath, collector booster packs, and displays. Why the collector boxes include 12 March of the Machine, the Aftermath collector box boosters. Each collector booster features 6 Magic the Gathering cards. Not 15, 6. And a traditional double foil sided token. The pack rarity breakdown is as follows. 4 cards of a rarity, rare or higher. 2 uncommons, and every collector pack features a total of 5 to 6 foil cards. New and flashy. But all they really did was give you less cards. Because they're devaluing their own products by having to overprint them in sets like this, which is why there's always these variations now. So they can say they're giving you more or giving you something better when it's not. So when you look at that as a player, how do you feel right now that I've explained it to you? I know I'm pretty irritated because all they're doing is avoiding price increases because they know it'll upset the player base. They know they shouldn't do it, but they've got to keep the profits marching on. Get it? March the Machines? All will be one. They've got plans. And they're doubling down. They're sticking to it. But hey, it gets worse. Keep watching. Now, March the Machine, the Aftermath Epilogue booster packs and displays. The Epilogue booster packs for this set include 5 March of the Machine Aftermath cards and come in displays of 24 packs. Each pack comes with 1 to 3 cards of a rarity. Wait a second. It's 24 packs, not 36. You got that, right? Okay. Each pack comes with 1 to 3 cards of rarity or higher, 2 to 4 uncommons. Every pack contains 1 to 2 traditional foils. March of the Machine, the Aftermath bundle. This bundle features 8 March of the Machine Aftermath Epilogue boosters, 20 foil basic lands, 20 non-foil basic lands, a foil alt art promo card, a storage box, an oversized spin down life counter, 2 reference cards. These bundles will ship in cases of 6. For more information, yada yada yada. This is ridiculous. The fact that they don't think you know, that I don't know, that every YouTuber out there doesn't know. Forget the fact they're giving us less and the prices don't look too different right now. I get it. They really are doubling down. They are going full steam ahead. And if the casual base of Magic the Gathering is as broad as they say it is, then they're still going to have great sales. And some people are going to think this is special. They're going to fall for this. They're going to fall for it. And this is where we are right now. We went from 6 years ago having a few intro packs and a draft box and a bundle. Fat pack back in the day, right? To now, calling it set, jumpstart, epilogue booster, collector boosters, set booster boxes, theme boxes, jumpstart boxes. Need I go on? How long until you have to pay $100 to get a single card? How far are they willing to take it to the players? As far as the players let them. Which is why I think when this really starts getting traction, when more people start seeing other videos about this, they are going to get that feeling. They're going to start saying, something's not right. And in some cases, this is even worse than the M30 collector box anniversary pack price sensitive player debacle. It's actually worse for them. Because most players still want to play this game, are going to want to buy some kind of packs, but now you're giving us less packs for more money, because that's what it is, right? They're giving us less, but charging us the same until they can charge us more. And it's not going to end there. That's the problem. They're not giving us breathing room. They're just waiting to see who will accept it, who will give up and drop out. That's all they're waiting to see at this point. They know we're unhappy. They know what's going on. They may pretend they don't, but trust me, they do. But these ideas were on the books already. The production had already started and they couldn't turn back. But what they should have done to rectify this is make them cost less. Instead, they're sticking it to us. They're going to see what happens. They're going to see who takes advantage of opening these and see how much people accept it, because in the past, like with collector boxes, players accepted them. They accepted it. So Wizards kept going to the next door. Will the players accept this? And they came to the next door. Will the players accept this? And they came to the next door. And so on, and so on. And so that's how it went. That's where we're at right now. So I am not going to accept it. I'll tell you right now. I may go for some singles, but there is no way I'm buying any boxes of this. Because I'm not playing that game anymore. I don't play shrinkflation now. I will look for no-name products of the same size. I will avoid at all costs, because you've got to stretch your dollar for yourself and your friends, your family, as far as you can. I don't have the luxury of saying, yeah, I can just take it. It's okay. That's not the point. If it costs more to print a draft box, then charge more and let the market decide how good that product is. I hate companies that try tricks like this, and they all do it. They all get around to it someday, and they're taking this like marketing 101, and they're trying it in increments, and they're slowly easing us into the idea. Well, I say no. Not today. Thanks a lot for tuning in, guys. Let me know what you think in those comment sections now that you've seen this. How does it feel knowing that's the game plan? To just carry it forward further and further to see how far they can take us. How close to the brink can they get us? It didn't work with the M30. They are willing to roll the dice and hope they don't get a snake eyes. And they also realize that if these don't sell to the distributors and the LGSs, the players kind of reject them, they can just dump them on Amazon and sell them anyway to recoup their costs. This is how they believe they're going to win no matter what. And frankly, it's very insulting to me, who has played this game for 30 years, since the beginning, to see how far the game has fallen under the leadership of Hasbro and the current management of Wizards of the Coast. It's a sad day in Magic when you think you can push these kind of things on us and that we don't notice it. 'Cause we do. That's what I'm telling you. Thanks again for tuning in, guys. Thanks for being here on the channel. Can't wait to see those comments in the comments section. Again, this is one of those products you got to say no. Slap them in the face with your wallet. Have a great one, everyone. Hey guys, this is that moment in time, that special spot at the end of the videos where I get to thank all of the fantastic people who support me on Patreon. To my patrons, thanks again, everyone. Thanks for being here at the end. You guys know. You guys know. You're the ones who hang out right till the end. Now, you guys don't know this, but in the background here, I'm actually hiding some of Minnie Mox's Christmas gifts. They're hiding in here. Some of the stuff that me and Mrs. Mox got the little guy. We're like, hey, you can't come in this room, so we'll hide it in here. It's perfect. It's worked out well. And on a side note, for March of the Machines, for the epilogue boosters and stuff, how are we supposed to draft that? It's 24 packs, not 36. And how many card is it, like 25 card decks now? How do they expect us to play that? Sometimes I don't know what they're thinking. I'm sure they'll explain it to us. They'll explain why I'm wrong. I'm sure they will. But I think, yeah, I think they can just go ahead and explain it. I'm still going to think that I'm right and they're wrong. So thanks a lot for tuning in. Time to go walk the dog and do some crazy stuff.